there, it's Melissa with Atlas CFO. Today we're talking about bonding and sureties and 3 shortcuts to get the bonding program that you want. Bonding is very important for our business in construction. Many of our contractors have to have a strong bonding program in order to even get work. That means that this is an important relationship, and because many of our projects require bonding, we've got to have a great relationship with our surety and our bond manager at the insurance agency. Additionally, during some financial instability, we'll see project owners, the owner of the ultimate project, rely more on bonding than maybe they have in the past. And because we're dealing with some financial unstable times, we might see a real increase in the need for bonding. So I wanted to do this video so that you had some key components to be ready to enter into the surety and bonding arena. So the first shortcut is great financial reporting. And you want financial reporting that is based on the percent complete method. It has a WIP, and it is done properly, correctly, and is usable. So that is what we're all here about, is making sure that you have the information so that you can produce those percent complete GAAP financial statements to give to your bond manager and the surety. The balance sheet is very, very important to the surety because that shows them the kind of strength that you have going in the organization, allows them to see what you can weather as far as any types of storm. And you want to make sure that on your financial reporting that if you don't have strong in-house construction accountants, that you enlist the help of some construction industry accountants. Not all accountants are created equal. We've talked about that before. You want to find somebody who certainly understands the nuances of construction accounting and can help you get through that. That's actually why we created all of our training programs, because I was one of those accountants. I needed to understand what was happening in construction, and I had to find someone to train me. So I did the same thing. I train people. I train them so that they can create their own financial statements, and it's just so important to me personally because that was the same space that I was in. One other note, if you require a financial statement review, which is very common in the U.S., you want to use a construction accounting specialist to do that financial statement review. They will understand percent complete method. They will understand what that WIP needs to look like. So again, not just for your in-house statements that you're going to be producing, but whenever you get to a financial statement review situation, you want to make sure that you're using someone that understands the industry. The next shortcut is financial analysis and maybe financial ratio knowledge. You want to know what the surety is looking at. They have certain things that they have to have in those financial statements in order for you to have the bonding program that you want. Well, you want to know what those are. And they usually relate to working capital, equity, and some sort of debt structure. Once you understand what they want, you can understand how they're reading your financial information. You need to have the knowledge of what your financial statements are telling people. Once you know, you can affect it. And the third shortcut is making sure that you are providing the narrative, the story, the background of your company and what's happening there. Many times our bonding managers and our sureties aren't involved in the day-to-day, the day-to-day fire drills. And so they need to understand what is happening in the organization, what is happening, what you expect to happen in the future, maybe with financial projections. And you certainly want to highlight good things, but don't hide bad things. Instead of hiding it, you want to be able to put it out in the open and talk about what you've done to mitigate anything that is negative or bad that has happened to you. Hey, we've all had that happen. We've all had the catastrophic job. We've all had the customer that didn't pay. Our bond managers and our sureties understand that. They just need to know what you're going to do about it. So sharing a narrative that talks about your future and talks about the good things that are happening and how you're going to make sure that job performance is awesome is one way to handle it. And then if you do have bad things that happened, address it and talk about how you're going to fix it and what you're working on. So what you can do is build that relationship with your bonding manager and even your surety. That sometimes those are just a simple phone call. You don't have to make it big. You don't have to make it over elaborate, but just to reach out and to have a relationship. Make sure that you're providing accurate, timely, complete financial statements so that they can help you make those decisions, and understand your ratios, your numbers, and projections so that they know what you're heading for. And you can even provide that narrative to give them a little bit more color about how your organization is working. We have found that whenever construction business owners understand their financial statements and their financial reporting, that the surety relationship is one that improves. Because of that, we created a 7-day financial boot camp for construction owners. If that would be helpful to you, head over to our website and you can sign up there, and we'll take care of you with those 7 days and 7 topics that you really need to understand to have a good financial system in your company. Thanks for spending time with me. I'll talk to you soon.